Hey there, Mr. Bent. All right. Hope everybody's doing good. Wanted to get on here just for a quick live to test out a couple of things. And since I got back into town, got back super early. Was quite the affair getting back to town, that's for sure. But glad to be back. That's for sure. So I'm gonna try out a couple of new things tonight. So it's computing apparently. But yeah, we're going to do some of our usual stuff and some new stuff, and I've got a couple songs I want to really, actually, new art. Well, new. They're not new artists, but they're new people that I haven't played yet. So um, we'll give it a go. See what we got. Let's kick it off with one of our. Where are we going to do? See, it's come together with a plan. So we're gonna kick it off with Johnny Cash, a little Folsom Prison Blues. That is kind of our normal starter piece, but that gets it going. All right, here we go. 1955, Johnny Cash. I hear the train coming, rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, and I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, Mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and ride. Starbucks coffee and smoking them big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep moving, and that's what tortures me. Ah, sweet. Well, if they freed me from this prison, that railroad train was mine. I bet I'd move it on a little further down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome soul blow my blues away. Hey, little Johnny Cash, 1955. That's Johnny's, I guess, probably his first big hit. It was, but it came out, wasn't until 13 years later in '68 when he did it live from Folsom Prison on the album that he really hit it off big. So I guess last was it Thursday night? I guess maybe on the live we had a trivia contest, and it was for one of my signature gold feather hat pins that I have on my cowboy hats. And it was question was, who was the most famous person in the audience during Johnny Cash's live at Folsom Prison? And the answer was Merle Haggard, who happened to be in jail there at the time, who obviously became a huge country hit himself. So I figured that A couple people answered like right. I looked at the time, and a couple of people answered like right behind each other. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna send them both to them. I didn't get them shipped off before I flew to Texas for a show down there, but I will get them sent out likely tomorrow. So they were gracious enough to send me their name and address. So if they're on, they'll be coming. I'll pop them in the mail. All right. So next up is a little Toby Keith, and it says, "I love this bar." We got winners, we got losers, chain smokers and boozers, and we got yuppies, we got bikers, we got thirsty hitchhikers, and the girls next door dressed up like movie stars. Oh yeah, they do. I love this bar. We got cowboys, we got truckers, broken-hearted fools and suckers, and we got hookers, we got fighters, early birds and all-nighters, and the veterans talk about their battle scars. I love this bar. I love this bar. It's my kind of place. Just walking through the front door puts a big smile on my face. It ain't too far. Come as you are. I love this bar. I see short skirts. We got high techs, blue collar boys and rednecks, and we got lovers. Lots of lookers. Have you seen dancing girls, hookers? And we like to drink our beer from a mason jar. I love this bar. Yes, I do. Everybody's got their favorite bar, right? This seems like as good as any. Maybe better than most. I like my truck. I like my girlfriend. I like to take her out to dinner. I like her moving now and then. But I love this bar. My kind of place. Just twirling around the dance floor puts a big smile on my face. No cover charge. Come as you are. I love this bar. I just love this little bar. And that's Mr. Toby Keith. Toby Keith playing I Love This Bar, which Toby's, so kind of, I guess we've kind of labeled this as the tour across America. So all these, kind of talk about all the places these people are from and, things like that. So obviously we had Johnny Cash, started off in Folsom, which is in California. Then we went to Toby Keith, which is in Oklahoma, and it is Yukon, Oklahoma. I believe he's Yukon. It's either Yukon or El Reno. Somebody look that up for me. Tell me, please, if you would, so then I'll know. But it's one of the two. All right, next up is the other one. So if this is no Reno, this is Yukon. I think maybe Garth is from El Reno. I don't know. We'll have to look it up. Somebody could tell me though. But this is when asked. This is my favorite country song. It is because because we relate to it. I think a lot of people relate to it. If you've been, no matter what job you've got, whether it's sitting behind a desk or riding bucking horses or playing sports or driving a truck, whatever, working construction, whatever it is you do, even if it's just door-to-door sales. At some point, you're sitting there and you tweak your back or you step wrong, and all of a sudden you're like, I feel like an old person. And anyhow, because you're much too young to feel this damn old. My favorite country song. So here we go, Little Garth Brooks. This old highway's getting longer. Seems there ain't no end in sight. Sleep would be best, but I just can't afford to rest. Gotta ride in Denver tomorrow night. Going good, Colton? How are you? Called the house and no one answered. For the last 2 weeks, no one's been home. Guess she's through with me. To tell the truth, I just can't see what's kept the woman holding on this long. And the white line's getting longer, and the saddle's getting cold. I'm much too young to feel this damn old. All my cards are on the table with no ace left in the hole. I'm much too young to feel this damn old. Competition's getting younger. Tougher broncs, I can't recall. Worn out tape of press and doom. Lonely women and bad booze seem to be the only friends I've left it all. God bless Bristol. And the white line's getting longer, and the saddle's getting cold. I'm much too young to feel this damn old. All my cards are on the table with no ace left in the hole. I'm much too young to feel this damn old. Lord, I'm much too young to feel this damn old. Woo! Let me see. Play something in orange next, Zach Bryan. Maybe. I might be able to get to that, Colton. How's it going? Hope everything's good. Yep, appreciate it. Thank you for the gift. Appreciate it. And be sure, everybody, when you're here in the room, be sure to tippy tap 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 the likes. Make sure the likes are going up. I've got. Let me see if I've played that a couple times. Not on here. I mean, I played it at an in-person concert. It was one of those songs where the person got up to sing with me. Yep, I did Folsom Prison Blues. That was first, but I'll do it again. Let me see if we'll do the Zach Bryan thing. What do you think about the whole Zach Bryan and what's that dude's name, Gavin Adcock? What do you think about that deal? Kind of crazy, huh? I keep seeing stuff on there where they're like, Zach Bryan climbed a fence and was gonna beat this guy up, and I don't know. They talking about how tough this other guy is because he played college football, which that doesn't describe tough to me. I know some college football players and they are not tough. I'm not saying college football players aren't tough. Just saying that the ones I know aren't necessarily tough like that. Plus, the thing that nobody ever really brings up is that Zach Bryan was in the Navy and did 2 years of Navy SEAL training. How the hell they confront him, but he waited until his was big. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that part. I just know when they said, that Gavin Adcock would, he would clean this guy up. Yeah, I mean, to me too. You like your music or they don't. I think the whole thing is dumb because now the next person they're picking on is what's the guy's name? Charlie Crockett, and I think that was even Morgan Wallen saying he's a cosplay cowboy and whatever. It's like, dude, if you don't like the dude's hat or you don't like the way he dresses, then don't dress like that. That's the way I look at it, So anyway, I don't know. I would say if I'm picking in a fight, I'm gonna probably have to pick Zach Bryan because that 2 years of Navy SEAL training, he would like rip off his thumb and like stab him to death with that kind of stuff. Those are tough guys. Having military been around that kind of stuff, you do not mess with those dudes because they only fight one way, and that's somebody's going home hurt, and it can be them. So anyway. All right, so this one here's I don't know anything about this song, so we're gonna get what we get. You know what I mean? So this is, hold on, make a little quick switch here. All right, so this is the Something in the Orange. This is a little Zach Bryan, and we'll see how she goes. But then I'm gonna try a new one for me on you and see what you think. It's probably somebody might be somebody you've never even heard of. But all right, let's do this one first. See how it goes. I'm gonna put their voice in it because I don't quite. Your bones drive you mind crazy. Place your hand to me, my call out jaw. I don't know how much there's no weight at all. I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. I finally miss you, I know that you won't. Yeah, so obviously when I played that before, I just played it. I didn't actually sing it. So that was a maybe I should play it and learn the words. You know what I mean? Thank you for the rose. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, let's see. I got. So here's one that I. Let me see if I don't know if it's in here or not. Boom, boom, boom. So this is a guy that is from Del Rio, Texas. Um, and I encourage you, if you don't know who it is, to look at his music or listen to his stuff. He's really good. His name is William Beckman. I don't know if you know. Do you know who that is? Yeah, let me do this one, then I'll do Folsom Prison again. So I don't know if you know who William is, but yeah, he's good. He does some cool stuff. It's kind of a depends on what you like, but he's from Del Rio, which is right on the border. So a lot of those folks down there, it's a when you know those almost everybody along the border speaks English and Spanish, or a lot of Spanish if they don't speak it fluently. So his stuff has a lot of Spanish influence or Mexican influence, and but it's country, so it's good stuff. I like it. You just Google William Beckman. Look like Whiskey Lies and Alibis is good. Borderline Crazy is good. This is the only one that's in my app. I have the others that I'm trying to work on elsewise. But so this is one of my that I think is good of his. So we'll see how she goes, right? You said it's over. Our love is dead. I don't know where it went wrong, but honey, I won't complain if you decide to leave. So go on, walk out that door, and don't worry about me. I will be drinking bourbon whiskey all night long with my friends to keep me company. And darling, you won't be on my mind at all, 'cause I'll be busy drinking bourbon whiskey. Pack your belongings and go back to Cleveland. Forget about me. Enjoy your freedom. Just don't call me to say you're sorry and I miss you, because I won't listen. I'll be drunk off bourbon whiskey. I will be drinking bourbon whiskey all night long with my friends to keep me company. And darling, you won't be on my mind at all, because I'll be busy drinking bourbon whiskey. I'll be busy drinking bourbon whiskey. So that's William Beckman. That's bourbon whiskey. That's the only song that's in this app, but I've got so that's definitely a keeper, I think. Let me see if I can bounce over to this other one. And well, actually, let me do Folsom Prison like I promised, and then we'll go back and we'll catch that one. We'll catch Williams' other one, or one of the other ones. Let's see. All right, so here's your Folsom Prison again. Here we go. I hear the train coming, rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, and I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, Mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that lonesome whistle, I hang my head and cry. I use an app called Jam Zone. Breaks everything down for me, lets me change keys, speed it up, slow it down, take parts out. I have the pro version, so that's helpful. I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car, probably drinking that Starbucks coffee and smoking them big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming, I know I can't be free, but those people keep moving, and that's what tortures me. That railroad train was mine. I bet I knew it on a little further down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I wanted to stay. And I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Little Johnny Cash, 1955. More famous from 1968, where Merle Haggard was in the audience at that particular event. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thanks for the gifts, much appreciated. Thank you for the likes. It's awesome. It's awesome having fun people in here. So let me switch over to this. Let me see if this other deal works. I guess so. It's another app I'm kind of looking at for some things, because every once in a while I'll find a song that isn't in the other one. But this is another William Beckman song. This is one of my favorites of his for sure. It's a good one, actually, and it's one that I used some Big Iron. Sure, that Big Iron, that's Marty Robbins, right? I think it's Marty Robbins. And this one, so this one is Whiskey, Lies, and Alibis. So let me change that little part right there. All right, so this is I will caveat this by saying this is my very first time to try to play with this app. So it just might be exciting. I got to do this part first. So it's synchronizing the lyrics. So how was your weekend? Good? Did you do anything? Go anywhere? Do anything? Did you work? Do anything? Work, play, go to the beach, go to the lake, go hunting, something. Had to do something, right? I spent most of mine in airports. Oh, nice. What acoustic did you get? Yamaha 335. Cool. Yeah, I had one of those through Acoustic Electric. Yep. I mean, to me, that's the best bet. If you're going to get an acoustic, get an Acoustic Electric. That way you've got the option of plugging it in if you want to or need to. But you can also play it. Some people don't like that. I don't know. It's just their thing. They don't want to. I just want it to be purely acoustic, whatever. I figure if you like it that way, you get it that way. If you don't like it that way, you don't get it that way. But yeah, I got. I look for helping through the born again guitars. Always on the look for new guitars that can be fixed up and put back out to people who want to play or want to learn to play those kind of things, or just want a nice guitar. And I found it was a Yamaha 335. I think it was, but it was like the gold. So the tuners were gold. It was super nice, brand new. Still had the tag on it. Still had the tag on the tuner. Had the bag on the tag on the bag. And somebody had donated it to Salvation Army. So I got a super good deal on it. Was able to do just basically clean it up and then get it out in I don't remember if it was in junior high or high school. His parents bought it for him, so he wanted to play, and they were able to get they were able to get that guitar brand new. It had been donated, and I bought it from Salvation Army and didn't pay much at all. Did tiny bit of work, tuned it up, made sure the strings were good, checked everything out, and got it to them, and so they got an amazing guitar for a really good price. So I was pretty happy about that. Because I get some of these in. I was telling somebody the other day that guitars are kind of like kids and pets. Some people shouldn't be allowed to have them, because there was a guitar I got in that was had been just abused. It would be a crime. It should be a crime the way somebody had treated it. They took out the strap pins, and they put in bolts or screws that long, like half-inch screws. They ran it in up here into the neck, and then they ran it down here into the heel. And I'm like, what is wrong with you people? They used carpet glue. They used carpet glue to put on the pick guard, and they smeared it like the glue was clear up over here under the strings. What else had they done? Oh, the nut had come loose up here. Also, the nut had come loose, so they thought that it wasn't supposed to be loose. So they took another half-inch screw and ran it right behind it to wedge it in there. And I'm like, again, what are you doing? So apparently after they'd completely befuddled it, they donated it to Goodwill, and I bought it. I think I paid like $3. And it took a little bit of doing to get it back together, but it wasn't too big a thing, and was able to, actually I sold it at at one of my wife's craft fairs a week or so ago. I don't know about genius, but I mean, it's good, because the more I learn about how to fix them, the less I have to go have somebody else fix them. So, I mean, I can put new tuners on. I can put, new strings. I can put new saddle, new nut, all kinds of stuff. The only thing I really won't try to do, I put in new frets on one. The only thing I really won't try to do is try to fix the bridge, because I fixed the bridge on one and it worked, and I fixed the bridge on another one, it didn't work. So I don't know. So anyway, all right, so I've got everything loaded up now. So this is, make sure I got the volumes turned up on this bad boy. This is William Beckman, and this one is Whiskey Lies and Whiskey Lies and Alibis. So I think it's a good tune. Tell me what you think. Ooh, let's turn that down just a little bit, huh? Whoop, too much. She's all dressed up, wearing the sweetest perfume, till not to worry, she'll be home soon. Just a friend who hasn't seen me forever. I don't know how, we don't know better. Guilty, not guilty enough. Holding hands under the table, drunk to the touch. She's falling for me slowly. I knew it when she told me, close your eyes. bad and feel good. Oh, that time I would stop it if I could. Oops. That's not right. All messed up, showing bad tonight. A mirror on what he's in the back of her mind. Tell her kiss me, I ain't scared. Doesn't matter if it's just got her in your eyes. Make it bad, feel time. I would stop it if I could. This time, if he ain't lies down tonight. And your eyes make a bad thing feel good. Closing time, I would stop it if I could. Down your eyes, make a bad thing feel good. The sky, whiskey lies down the bar. Whiskey lies. Yep. Yep. So that was William Beckman, which I don't know. I got to figure out how to tone down the voice some, which part of it would be figuring out the app. I guess will make a difference. But so I think that's a really good song. It's so I would encourage you to give that guy a listen because he's good. It's good deal. So I'll have to figure it out before too long. So let's go back out on the tour, and let's go down to Margaritaville and little Jimmy Buffett. Nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All of these tourists are covered in oil. Strumming my sixth string on my front porch swing. Smell those shrimp, they're beginning to boil. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's nobody's fault. Don't know the reason I stayed here all season. Nothing to show but this brand new tattoo. But it's a real beauty, a Mexican cutie. How it got here, I haven't a clue. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. Now I think, hell, it could be my fault. Blew out a flip-flop, stepped on a pop-top, cut my heel, had to cruise on back home. Wouldn't happen if you're wearing boots, Jimmy. There's the blender, and soon it will render that frozen concoction that helps me hang on. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. Little Jimmy Buffett. Yep. Hey, thank you for the roses. Much appreciated. Thank you for the likes as well. That's awesome. Keep those coming. Keep those likes rolling. Because that's thank you, appreciate it. That's get the let's see, there's another so since we played a little Zach Bryan, let's go out and check out the other side of that whole thing, and because there's one that I get, it seems like I've been hearing some new stuff kind of on TikTok. And it's not the songs, it's like when you add a picture or whatever, and then you can, up at top, you can add a sound or whatever. So I've been kind of sorting through those more and more and more, just trying to kind of figure out, like, what songs are out there. So this is, okay. All right, let's go to this. So this is, I've never ever sung this one. I never ever played this one, but I've heard it in TikTok a few times as a sound you could add. So we're going to be figuring this out together. This is Gavin Adcock, Run Your Mouth. Eyes closed, cause there's something right where you're at. I've made some me. You better move on right down the track. Let's keep believing. I knew this one girl, blue-eyed, Just keep a level foot on the pedal plate. Get you settled, so you don't know how to act. Run your mouth, don't look back. So obviously we have to play that a few times to figure out all where everything goes, but yeah, it seems kind of fun, like a fun one to play. All right, which that's the only one I know for sure of his. That is a what other one? Oh, Big Iron. I'm sorry. Let me look at that one. Big Iron. I think I did that one when I was running one day. I had it playing. Little Marty Robbins, Big Iron. I think it's got some weird syncopations or something in it. I remember, or some weird chords. So we'll make this a little. Here we go. All right. Okay. So all right, we'll see what we got here. All right, Marty Robbins, Big Iron. Hardly spoke to folks around and didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. For the stranger there among them had a big iron on his head. Big iron on his head. It was early in the morning when he rode through the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper on his lip, and he's here to do some business with a big iron on his head. Big iron on his head. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men have tried to take him, and that many men are dead. He was vicious and a killer, through a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol landed 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't always be in town. Came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead, and he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Story of Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried him were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the Ranger with the big iron on his feet. Big iron on his head. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet on his head. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. Did it completely lock out when the goofy thing came on? Did it stop? Or did it keep playing? Because my little thing popped up and said low power while I was not looking. Oh yeah, okay, well, pooed. All right. All right, so that was Big Iron, but you know what? What the heck? So I will say, it's been a lot. So I started traveling this morning at like, I don't know, early, like 4. So my phone is running low. I'll tell you what, I'll do that one again, and just to make it right, you know. How about now? Am I really quiet now? Better? I don't know why. Okay. All right. I'll do that one again though. Still the same. All right. Well, that's best what I can do. Okay, I will. So let's try that one more time. And if it goes, it goes. It's the best we can do, right? Through the town of Aquafrio rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. For the stranger there among them had a big iron on his head. Big iron on his head. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. Came a-riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw who's running, came a whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with the big iron on his head. Big iron on his head. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Trucker's Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer through a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 20 more. 1 in 20 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't too long be in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead, and he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was related to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his head. Big iron on his head. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath, and they knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death. There were 40 feet between them when he stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. The friend had knocked their feather for a bullet fairly ripped, and the ranger's friend was deadly with the big iron on his head. Big iron on his head. Now, see, now this is good. Hold on. So you're not getting any sound at all? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying, Tyler? No sound at all? Not good. All right. Let me see what's going on. All right. Let me make an adjustment here. How about now? Can you hear me now? Is that better? Worse? Same? Different? That better? Cool. Okay. All right. So, like I was saying, this one is, so the battery on the phone is going slowly bad. So, all right. So we'll finish this one, and then we've probably got about 2 more before it kills out on me. Outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living. He made one big old slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his head. Big iron on his head. Big iron, big iron. When he tried to match the ranger with big iron on his head. Big iron on his head. So that was Big Iron, Marty Robbins. right. So that was by request. Let's go back out here, and we'll see what we got. We'll see what we can do. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the likes. Make sure and keep those likes pumping. It's always greatly appreciated. Let's go to. There was yeah, okay. So let's go back out here too. I've got a couple other new ones that I've been working on, and let's see. This one I did at my show in Texas the other day. All right, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by, Colton. So this one I did in my show in Texas the other day. This is Cody Johnson, Till You Can't. You can tell your old man to do some largemouth fishing another time. Just got too much on your plate, babe, that's the line. You can always put a rain check in his hand. You can. You can keep putting on forever with that girl who's hard to hold. Swearing that you'll last someday further down the road. You can always put a diamond on her hand, but you can't. You got a chance, take it while you got a chance. You got a dream, chase it, 'cause the dream won't chase you back. You're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can, till you can't. There's a box of greasy parts sitting in the trunk of that 65, still waiting on you and your granddad to bring it back to life. You can always get around to fixing up that Pontiac. You can't. You got a chance, take it while you got a chance. You got a dream, chase it, 'cause the dream won't chase you back. You're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can, till you can't. Take that phone call from your mom, just talk away, 'cause you never know how you want till you can't someday. Don't wait on tomorrow, 'cause tomorrow may not show. Say you're sorry, your I love you, 'cause man, you never know. You got a chance, take it while you got a chance. You got a dream, chase it, 'cause the dream won't chase you back. You're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can, till you can't. You got a chance, take it while you got a chance. You got a dream, chase it, 'cause the dream won't chase you back. You're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can, till you can't. Till you can't. Yeah. You gotta take it. So that was a little Cody Johnson, Till You Can't. Alright, so this one is oh wait. See, so now some of these are in oddball order. Gonna have to sort them out again. But So this one is from Vincent Mason. This is he's been around for I guess a little over a year, but this one is Hell is a Dance Floor, and he's actually played that Gavin Adcock song earlier. He's out on tour with him right now as his opener. So this is Hell is a Dance Floor. I was staying up till the morning sun, letting my mind run on and on about the time apart. Praise give up, go looking for the greener side of the lawn. Thought I was drowning with whiskey, you were steady missing my calls. Damn if I walking in here tonight didn't just prove me wrong. Hell is a dance floor, watching a red dress spin around with someone new, and my heart's damn sure breaking in my chest, watching him fall for you. Part of me wants to leave this place, but I can't get the other half to look away. Every song's reminding me that I ain't yours. Hell is a dance floor. I was in the clear, the worst was in the rear. I looked at that flame and relit the fuse. Cause here I am, hearing our old song, playing right on cue. Just when I thought I couldn't go there again, rock bottom's got a brand new view. Hell is a dance floor, watching a red dress spin around with someone new, and my heart's damn sure breaking in my chest, watching him fall for you. Part of me wants to leave this place, but I can't get the other half to look away. Every song reminding me that I ain't yours. Hell is a dance floor. Hell is a dance floor. Never knew kind of hurt it come from sawdust boards. Hell is a dance floor, watching a red dress spin around with someone new. My heart's damn sure breaking in my chest, watching him fall for you. Part of me wants to leave this place, but I can't get the other half to look away. Every song's reminding me that I ain't yours. Hell is a dance floor. Hell is a dance floor. Hell is a dance floor. That was Vincent Mason. Hell is a dance floor. So that's kind of a new one to the old set list. So definitely be hearing that one some more. There's a couple other new songs I've been playing with. So this is Clay Walker, which is it's not a new one. It came out, I think it's 2009 it came out, but it's Clay Walker, She Won't Be Lonely Long. Something about the way she's wearing her dress a little tighter. Something about the way she's staring. She's looking to start a fire. Something about the way she's dancing and drinking chill Patron. If she's lonely now, she won't be lonely long. Heaven help who did her wrong. It's too late, too bad, she's too far gone. He should have known that before he left her all alone. Something about the way she's blushing, you can tell she isn't sure that you know she's up to something she's never done before. Tonight she wants to hold a stranger, but not the one at home. If she's lonely now, she won't be lonely long. Heaven help the fool who did her wrong. It's too late, too bad, she's too far gone. He should have thought of that before he left her all alone. If she's lonely now, she won't be lonely long. If I had a woman like that, man, I'd let her know. I'd hold her tight and hold her close to everything to let her know she'd never be alone. Heaven help the fool who did her wrong. It's too late, too bad, she's too far gone. He should have thought of that before he left her all alone. If she's lonely now, Lord, if she's lonely now, if she's lonely now, she won't be lonely long. That is Clay Walker. She won't be lonely long. So I can tell my battery it's the second warning that it's about to kick out. So we better wrap things up. We're going to go with, as they say, it is cowboy time. This is George Strait's Cowboy Rides Away. everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Another fun live. Appreciate the folks who gave gifts, folks who tapped the likes. All greatly appreciated. Makes doing this all the worthwhile. You know what I mean? So, hey, I didn't know I could do this too. I can like myself. How about that? I can like myself. So, and so until next time, I would say that be sure that you are, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, be kind, and I will see you all next time. Thank you. Hey, Rick, thanks for joining. I'm just about to log it off and head on to the great Betty Bye time so I can get up early in the morning and do my thing. So, all right, but I will be back hopefully tomorrow for a little while, and if not, for sure back on Wednesday and Thursday and then through the weekend. So see what we can get done with that, right? So, all right, till then, thanks everybody. We'll see you next time. Out from here.